Back to the charts with Big Boss Crypto, bringing another day trading analysis on Bitcoin and on Chainlink. Today we're going to take a look at what happened at yesterday's FOMC meeting and also where we have the double top formation coming up. Let's look at the charts. So yesterday we had the FOMC meeting and today we're in the reds. We are currently witnessing a small dump to the downside, but we're still in our uptrend. We need to break this local low right here at 38.5k. Break that, we go into the downside. We have the double top confirmed, which is this zone right here. So that is a key area to hold. Otherwise we're going to the downside in 3 steps, just as the market maker move always does. 3 hits to the upside, 3 hits to the downside, double bottom formation or double top formation, then we move out there in the other direction. So yeah, this needs to hold. Otherwise we have this volume candle which hasn't been recovered yet, all the way up to 46k. If we grab half of it, we already grabbed almost half of it, but we could go all the way up to 44.7k or even up to 45k and then reverse from that zone. Could happen as well, so be very careful. If you're considering short, wait for confirmation, which is to break this low at 38.7k. Not financial advice, this is for educational and entertainment purposes only. So yesterday we had the FOMC statement. I don't know if you watched it, but they're keeping the rates at 5.5%, and they're planning on doing 3 basically lowering the rate 3 times during this year. They didn't announce when, but it looks like they're going to do it possibly before summer, after summer, and during winter. That's the indications at least. The market is expecting a pivot in the next meeting, which is taking place in the end of March. I think it was the 20th something. And yeah, we're going to see if they lower interest rates by then. I don't think so. It depends on the GDP and so on during the coming month. But yeah, we're going to experience lower interest rates sooner rather than later. It's not going down to 0 as it did last time. It's going to take a while before it does that, but we could expect some volatility this year. Look at the liquidation map, 3-day chart. You can see a lot of people went long yesterday. We have at least 56 millions at 41.5k. So yeah, be very mindful of that. To the upside, we don't have much money, all the way up to 44k is where we have a lot of liquidation points. So we're closer to the liquidation points to the downside. Or yeah, 130 million at 41.6k. So be very mindful of that. And yeah, more people are still in the longs rather than going short. Let's take a look at Chainlink. Everything dumps, Chainlink pumps. That's really interesting. Yeah, we're experiencing a green day currently. Yeah, Chainlink is slowly pumping to the upside at $15.7. As I said to you in my last day trading update, we have this volume count to grab the last zone of liquidity at $16.7. And from there, if we dump to the downside, breaking this low right here at $12.6, that is your double top confirmation, and you could ride to the downside. And as I also said in my last day trading update, we haven't retested this range that we were in from $6 to $8.5. We were in that zone for over a year. We haven't retested that zone. We created 2 volume candles where I'm breaking out of it. So it's pretty interesting to see if we could tap into the zone, hold it, and move out of there. It would be really bullish for Chainlink, and we could see prices much higher than the last all-time high. But that's somewhere in the future. Currently, we need to see a little bit of a pullback, unfortunately, to basically erase these open orders in that zone, because that's what the volume candle means. It's a market maker move basically. He pulls in a lot of money in his basically short orders in that zone, and then he takes profits up here, and then he loads up these long orders in that zone as well, and then he moves out of there, if that makes sense to you. All you have to know is basically these volume candles which are uncovered are open orders which market maker can fill, and he always does that sooner rather than later on every time frame. So with that being said, I hope you learned something today, and we'll talk to each other soon. Big Boss out.